They're turtles.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Let's show them the turtles know how to party!
Holy smokes, Russ. I think we may have the gold ball of 2020 happening at number 1.
You may be right, Tom.
All right, we have Marvel Spotlight issue number 9 at the list at number 1, the number 1 most trending book of the week. Average sales at $25. We have a high sale at a 9.6 hitting 100 because people weren't specking on this book. People don't have 9.8s of this book. There's a 4,150% increase in copies sold.
Wow.
And what's fun about this comic is that it is the first appearance of the second Captain Universe, which is why most people buy this comic.
Sure.
But the antagonist that only showed up in this one comic book was named Mr. E, and they just retconned him and tied him to Knull.
I can't even believe that they're doing this at this point in time, Tom, because really, everyone knows that this is the Marvel Spotlight run that no one has talked about. No one really cares about, and the only time that people really want to buy this is when you're looking at appearances of Captain Universe. Well, thank you very much, because all of a sudden, Knull the King in Black sets his sights on Earth, but as avid Marvelites know, his hand has been at work at the edge of the Marvel Universe for years. This far back? I'm shocked.
Courtesy of Peter David, he's bringing us back in time, telling us the tale post Secret Wars 8. Peter Parker's arrival with the new suit on Earth. And in this series, we witness one of Knull's earliest attempts at birthing life from the darkness of non-creation. Who knew that it would go back this far? However, when we saw the cover A, bottom left character resembling something we hadn't seen before, but now has been officially retconned and proved to be Mr. E, I was shocked. In the pages of Marvel Spotlight number 9, Mr. E comes and goes. He causes an eclipse, and he controls a number of individuals, turning them into these shadow creatures. He calls them shadow slaves, and fortunately, Captain Universe saves the world. In the appearance in Symbiote Spider-Man, issue number 1 this week, it is now retconning that entire ordeal as the first attempt of Knull trying to get into power. Because in the pages of this week's comic, we see Mr. E make a debut for the first time since then and cause a similar eclipse that he caused back during the Captain Universe narrative. He says to Peter Parker, like, why are we fighting? We're brothers. Keep in mind, Peter Parker's in the symbiote suit. Why would he consider him brothers if there wasn't some type of symbiont lineage being tied together here? He even says to Peter that they worship the same God. He's talking about Knull. This may be the best gold ball of the year. Comic Fam, I want to know your thoughts in the comments section below.
Thank you so much for joining us, Comic Fam, and as always, geek responsibly.